Hello, ladies. Welcome to day 3 of the Badass Fit Society Sneak Peek Week and of the Build Your Self-Care Fanny Pack Challenge. Wanted to pop in today and share a couple of things with you. This video is definitely going to be shorter than the last two. Want to get right down to the point for you. So, Badass Fit Society first. You're on day 3 of workouts. Hopefully you are enjoying them so far. Remember, if you have any questions at all, you can let me know. If you have any questions on modifications or am I doing this move correctly, ask me. I'm more than willing to help out there. All right. You also have a mindset activity for today. And this one is something that is really important to me. It's something that I've really taken a long time to work on. And this whole idea of less perfection and more consistency. Okay. I am a self-proclaimed perfectionist. I am actually a number 1 on the Enneagram as well, which is a perfectionist. And I'm working so hard on recovering from being a perfectionist that I actually took the Enneagram like 2 or 3 times just to make sure that I didn't get the wrong number. And I actually still got a 1. So I definitely have lived in this whole world and this whole idea of needing to be perfect all the time with all things. And especially when I fell into health and fitness and nutrition, I kind of took that over the edge with trying to be perfect with everything. And it really didn't get me any place great, right? Didn't get me any place great at all. And so when I learned to kind of ditch the perfection and just focus on, for lack of a better word at that time for me, consistency, a lot of things fell into place. And so I found this quote a couple of years ago and it just kind of has stuck with me. And so your activity for today, you'll see in the handout, is really to just kind of think through areas of your life where you're holding on to perfection and how that's making you feel. And instead of perfection, can work towards consistency. And what would consistency look like? And how do I get there? And basically today, you're just kind of journaling and thinking through those questions. And Oscar is wishing that he hadn't got up because I stole his seat. And just really kind of working through that. So take a peek at that, start journaling. Let me know if you have any questions. If anything's coming up like, oh my gosh, I hadn't even thought of this, or can you help talk me through this? Let me know. Remember that as part of the Sneak Peek Week, you do get a 30-minute free coaching call with me. So take advantage of that, especially if you are considering actually joining the program once the Sneak Peek Week is over. We can actually get you started working through any of the goals or priorities or questions that you have so you can really start the program off on the right foot. Okay. Number 2, self-care challenge fanny pack. Today, we are really just talking through what self-care is going to look like for you in any season of life. So yesterday, I brought up the point that if you're feeling like this is too much to kind of do some of these activities, if you're like, oh, life is too crazy this week, just kind of realizing that it's really easy to always have something come up, to always say, well, this week is busy for this reason, or this week is busy for this reason. And how it's going to be much better if we can actually figure out how to take care of ourselves when life is crazy, because it's going to be a lot easier to do that when life is not crazy. So if you're still kind of feeling, I don't really know if I can do this, I don't know if I can make the time, first of all, explore those feelings, because you are worth taking time. Okay. You are worth it's important that you are taking time for yourself so that you can pour into other people, so that you can be the best version of yourself. You should never feel guilty for wanting to take time for yourself. I understand you probably have a lot of things going on, right? I don't have kids. I don't have that portion of that type of thing, like vying for my attention. I'm having to take care of kids. But I also know what it's like to have 1,000 things happening and pulling you in this direction and that direction, and just feeling like it's a lot easier if I just am in what's happening instead of stepping away and taking time for myself. Okay, so I just encourage you to take time for yourself. What you're doing today is you are filling out that sheet with different self-care activities you can do in every season of life. Okay, so yesterday I shared with you that giant sheet of different self-care activities. You can choose from that. You can choose from some of the things that you're working on this week. You can choose from things that have worked for you in the past. You can choose from things that maybe you want to try out, okay? But you're going to write down a couple of different self-care activities you can do in every season of life. And it might be the exact same things in every season, and that is just fine. Or maybe you say, when life is really crazy, I know I need a full hour to myself, or I know I need to do this activity in order to feel like my best self. But you know, when things are good, when life is not too crazy and busy, well, maybe I only need to do these 2 things to really feel like myself. Okay, you need to have something, at least 1 to 2 activities for every season, and if you want more for a certain season, that's fine. Okay, I encourage you to do this today and think through it and actually follow through on those activities. All right, next 2 days, again, videos are going to kind of get shorter as we go through the week. If you've got any questions, let me know. Talk to us in the Facebook group and let us know what's working for you and what you're planning on doing to take care of yourself this week.